The media would say it's just an easy thing to roll over and accept it, to embrace it, to say it's right. And yet your faith wouldn't allow you to do that.
Of course not.
So the litigation went on for 18 months. And then you personally paid $5,000 to settle the matter. And has there been another wedding in the Gertz house since then?
No.
Our last wedding was November of last year. We simply had to get out of the business. We're at risk. It was well publicized what our faith was, or what our faith is, and we just could not take the risk and put our employees in that wedge.
And then earlier this month, you closed the business altogether.
July 31st.
Tell us about what that means to you to close this business, hosting weddings that you loved so much. Tell us what that means to the two.
This was my passion. This was our passion. We had worked for 13 and a half years to build this business, and we lived there 6 days a week, and just loved it. So it's very difficult to close the doors and walk away. It's hard to pack up.
It looks much different preparing for an auction than it does preparing for a wedding.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at today.
So has that auction occurred yet? Or?
October 3rd. Y'all come.
And you had a number of employees that worked for you in the flower business and the catering business and all of the businesses that helped host these weddings.
Exactly.
What happened to your employees?
They have to look elsewhere.
So the consequence of this, you've been driven out of business.
Right.
Absolutely.
Your employees have lost their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me about the public reaction.
Oh.
Confusing, actually. We had a lot of supporters, and we cherish those folks. The interesting part about it is that many of those supporters didn't want to support us publicly. They didn't want to be seen supporting us out of fear of reprisal. I don't know. I have to talk to those folks. So that hurt. All of a sudden we learned more about people than what we thought we knew.
Well, and I know a lot of ugliness and vitriol was directed at the two of you.
Unbelievable.
And that wasn't easy.
No. No. Never had experienced anything like that before. Some people are familiar with the words and expressions that come after you, but this is brand new to us, and it really took us by surprise. To be called a hater and a bigot, just overnight you become something you don't recognize yourself.
Well, and I know the terms that are used by those attacking you, both political activists and also many in the media, attempt to characterize you and me and all of us as somehow intolerant. And yet, what is the tolerance that has been demonstrated to you for following a biblical teaching?
Exactly.
That marriage is one man